Alright guys, got a whole bunch of stuff. Sorry, 1 second here. Alright, last week from a friend of mine on Garage Journal, one of the garage sale guys, got this very nice American Series 200 US with 2 keys in the box and everything. It's got the NSN number. Old style core, which of course I have extras of. It's in pretty good shape, works nicely with the key retaining, so very happy to have that. Gonna keep that in its box with the keys. Then he also sent me this homemade plug holder. The plug holder is commercial, but it's mounted in a little block of wood, which is cool. This will be the first commercial plug holder I have. All the others were made out of old cylinders and things like this one. So great, thanks again. Next, I'm trying to get all the WB keyways that I can find. This is an F restricted keyway, and you'll notice something about this lock. It's only got one hole, and this is a meter pin lock. Missing the pin, but I can get them on the Top Brass padlock site for about $2 a piece. So then it'll be a working lock, and these are used on gas meters and things like that. Again, the keyway is restricted, but it's pretty easy to get a pick in there. I have a couple others that I pick pretty easily. Got my 59A1 core from Taylor Security today. They had inadvertently shipped me 2 extra of these H keyway cores, which they said just to hold on to. So these will probably get pinned up as a challenge core because the keyway is ridiculous. The 59A1 is not nearly as bad as one of their standard keyways. It's always good to have an eBay seller that, if they do make a mistake, they're very quick to make it right, and they did. Of course, I just dropped the core on the ground, but I'll find out later. There we are. If anybody knows about these Dudley padlocks, nobody's been able to find a code yet, or look up the code to get a combination. But the combination on here, let me read this, is Charlie Lima 6564. If anybody has some old code books or anything like that, be cool to have it open, but not a big deal. I'm sure it could also just be manipulated. But so then from our good friend Mr. Sauer, he surprised me partially. I purchased a core from him, and he threw in a padlock. Now this is a trifecta of brands. We have a Best Padlock, an Arrow core, and Falcon keys. Now this looks pretty normal, standard bitting. On the control key, nothing special. Works just fine. But the reason I got this core, look at that. That is pinned to max. This would be 090909, or actually from the tip 090909. Now the control key, you can't do the opposite. The pinning doesn't work, so you have to just sort of use any other bitting for the control. But this is awesome. What keyway is this? I believe this is a D keyway. Yeah, these blanks are not marked. Now, yes, they are. Falcon, yep, D keyway. So very cool, and this is a beautiful padlock. I mean, this is pretty much brand new. So very nice. Sauer, you rock. And another one of his diabolical Mad Genius Locksmith locks. Again, normal Medeco key and knob, biaxial, normal key. Got the tags. Everything looks great. 4 normal keys. And then you have these. This guy took Russwin blanks, thinned them out where there's almost no material left, and cut the Medeco cuts on them. And I mean, you can see how thin that is. You wouldn't want to use this as your normal key because I'd be afraid that it would snap. but it works perfectly. Very cool. He finds some interesting stuff. I purchased Mortis from him last week and figure why the hell not. And I can even look that code up in my information. So very cool. Thank you, Sour. You rock. Is this biaxial? No, this is not biaxial. This is classic. My bad. But the other one is biaxial. And of course, EJ Lockpicks, not EJ, Subsonic sent me this lock. So I opened it, shimmed it open, rekeyed it to a set of original Corbin keys. Does not have original Corbin pins, but it works great. So thanks again. And also from eBay, my first Kirk interlock. I really was interested in this because it's a restricted Yale keyway. 7-pin. Very nice. I don't think there's a way to get the cylinder out of here. I think it's all sealed in. But it probably weighs 2 pounds, and it's pretty much just a solid block of brass with the locking bolt here. Very cool. And then this Lone Star Brass WB padlock, another B keyway, which is less common than their standard A keyway. Got really good prices on all this stuff, so I am pretty happy. Got a few more padlocks coming, some Bell System stuff that I was able to get pretty cheap, and a few other things. So that is it, guys. You can probably hear the rain and thunder in the background. Be safe. Check out keypicking.com, and thanks.